This is Hall County Sports, brought to you by Green Ford on Browns Bridge Road in Gainesville. Check out the latest deals. Remember, when you go Green Ford. By Mountain View Auto Repair, a full-service shop for all of your automotive needs. Call Danny at Mountain View Auto Repair, 770-535-7278. And by McKelvey Road United Methodist Church. Visit us on McKelvey Road in Oakwood. With 3 worship services, Kids Town, and adult small groups, McKelvey Road United Methodist Church dedicated to transforming the world through the good news of Jesus Christ.
Hello again, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Hall County Sports Television. I'm your host, Garry Glenn. We are going to devote most of this show to the recent national championships that were held in the Gainesville area. Year after year, the standard for paddle sports in the United States has been established not too far from where I sit, bringing you this broadcast. Now, early on, the Lanier Canoe and Kayak Club literally jumped into the water from the Olympic legacy at Clarks Bridge Park, and this past weekend claimed their 10th overall national title, finishing second in the Bantam Division, first in the juvenile, third in the juniors, and first in the seniors to get by the Seattle club for the overall national championship. Well, not to be outdone, on Sunday, the Masters Division of the LCKC also won that championship. Now, the distances raced range from the short 200-meter races to 500 meters, 1,000 meters, and even some distance races at 3,000 to 5,000 meters in the various divisions of canoe and kayak. Hundreds of athletes, coaches, officials, and judges converged on Gainesville over the period of the meet, which began last Thursday, August 4th. They spent a lot of money to help boost the local economy. Even the governor and his wife dropped by the event. The venue, while attracting rave reviews for the water and the locale, could use some touching up. Gainesville City Councilman Bob Hamrick, who also came by, along with Councilwoman Myrtle Figueres, assured the gathering of officials in the break room the council would do what it could to upgrade things. Joining us now is the president of the Lanier Canoe and Kayak Club, Doug Smith. Doug, thanks for coming by.
Oh, glad to be here, Gary.
Now, I talked a little bit about the impact on the local economy. Is there a way that you've heard from the Chamber of Commerce or anybody about what that really meant to us?
Well, we've looked at different numbers, and we believe the visitors to Gainesville were around 1,200. And there's different ways of looking at it, but the estimate that we came up with is that $315,000 to the local and Georgia economy came through with this event.
Wow. That's a pretty good chunk for a few days.
That's right.
Tell me a little bit about your overall impressions of the meet. Now, I know this was a big thing that you had to do. Hundreds of volunteers, officials, etc. Like I said, had to get involved in this thing over the period of time it took to get ready for it and to put it on.
Yeah, we've been planning since January. The event very much is a success. We've had a lot of compliments from all the teams that came and all the local people. The volunteers stayed motivated throughout the entire event. We had over 150, 170 volunteers that showed up to work. It was hot, but we made it through, and it was just an overall success for everyone there.
I want to thank the people that helped me out as your meet announcer up there in the tower. They really, really worked hard to help me out. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Overall impressions of the meet as far as the quality of racing that you saw?
I think it was some of the best racing that I've seen so far this year.
Morgan House, and we're going to be talking to Morgan, by the way, a little bit later on in the show, a taped interview we did before. He's actually in Europe now. That's
correct. He's in Italy, and he's getting ready for the Senior World Championships that'll be next week in Hungary.
And he has really been working hard. I'm talking about Morgan now. He's been training in Hawaii and getting ready maybe for the Olympic Games.
Yeah, Morgan has dedicated the last 4 years, maybe even before that, for the Olympic Games. He's been paddling since he was 8, so he's given a good 12 to 15 years of his life to get ready for this event. We're
going to be talking to some of the other youngsters as well that are over there competing for the World Championships, as well as your coach. And I want to talk to you about now. What got into you on Sunday, Doug, to do that canoe race? Now, was it just you watched it so long you said, I just got to do this now?
That's right. I have I've been wearing many hats at this event, from being kind of the event organizer, and then I worked on the finish line for several days, and I guess I just kind of got antsy and had all this energy, and I was ready to jump in a canoe and give it a try. This was my first race. I've been paddling a canoe just for a few months, but wanted to give it a shot, and I was really just more worried about keeping the boat upright than I was to break any speed record.
Well, you did that. You crossed the finish line, and everybody gave you a round of applause. Now, this is your chance to thank people. If you want to thank any more other than the people that you've already mentioned. Anybody else?
Well, I would like to thank Eddie Faust, our technical organizer. He does a lot of work behind the scenes and just makes the whole event, work out with the sound, whether it's out of the tower or the sound for the start platform. He does a great job. Terry Olson managed all our volunteers, and that is just a huge job to coordinate all these people to be there, make sure everybody has lunch and a event t-shirt. And then she also had the boat holders, which we had 9 or 10 boat holders out there on the water for 4-hour shifts. And we have to hit that 100%. We can't get out there and only have 7 or 8. We've got to have all 9 ready to hold the boats. So that's just a huge job right there.
I want to thank Eddie too, because Eddie helped us with some of the video that you will see on the show this week.
Eddie is outstanding.
Absolutely.
I don't know where he gets all his energy.
So what's up next?
What's up next? Well, we've got the senior team at the Senior World Championships, and we have the K4 team that is really trying to work for their spot for the Olympics. And when I say K4, that's a 4-man kayak team, right, with Morgan House. And then we have a 4-man canoe team that is Robert Finlayson, Ben Hefner, Ian Ross, and Alejandro Swinhelm. They have left. They left yesterday, going to Romania to get used to being in the European time, and they're going to train with the Romanian team for about a week, and then they are going to travel to Hungary for the Senior World Championships.
Wow. All right. Well, let's wish them well, okay, over there. Safe trip abroad. And Doug, thanks for coming by. Good luck as president of the LCKC.
Thank you.
All right. Now, we're going to have some more on those championships when we talk to some of the athletes who've been involved in world-class competitions. We'll have that in just a little bit. But next up on the show, we're going to have more on high school football. This is Hall County Sports.
Proper maintenance is vital to the life of your car. Let the experts at Mountain View Auto Repair take care of all your vehicle needs. Owner Danny Hammock has over 50 years of experience in the automotive business and has earned a reputation of being honest and fair with his customers.
We try to treat everybody like I want to be treated. That works out pretty good, and try to keep our price as low as possible to keep people coming in and give them a good price for their money. We do whatever tears up on a car, any kind of work, any kind of car, just it don't really matter. We do it all. People say, when you going to quit and retire? I say, probably never. As long as the Lord let me work, I'll probably be here working.
I've been trading with Danny at Mountain View Auto Repair for about 20 years. I've always been very happy with his work. It's very easy for me to talk with him. He doesn't talk down to me. He explains it in a manner that I can understand.
Most of my customers are like friends here. I've known them so long, and I count them as, most all of them as friends to me.
Remember, when you want honest, reliable service, put Mountain View Auto Repair under your hood.
Hi, I'm Rob Bruce. I'm the new pastor here at McEver Road United Methodist Church. And one of the things I've noticed here in Hall County is the number of churches that are here, and that is a great blessing. But it can also be a problem if you're trying to find a new church or you're investigating Christianity for the first time. There's so many churches and it seems like there's so little time. Well, we invite you to be our guest at McEver Road United Methodist. We will not give you a high-pressure approach. You can come in, make up your own mind at one of 3 of our worship services. We have 3 diverse worship services, one at 8:30, which is a gospel format service. We have a 10 o'clock service, which is not contemporary, but it's something more edgy and different, and we'd like to invite you to that if that's your style. And then at 11 o'clock, we have a traditional Methodist service. So we'd love for you to come be our guest and come and see.
There are moments in life that you wish would last forever. Dreams that really do come true. Treasures worth protecting. And a future to prepare for. Turner Wood & Smith is with you every step of the way. Established in the Gainesville area in 1905, Turner Wood & Smith has become Northeast Georgia's largest independent insurance agency by offering professional service at competitive prices. Turner Wood & Smith, insuring your future since 1905.
I'm Gary Glenn. We're back. This is Hall County Sports. And ready or not, here come fall sports. School is open this week and they're gearing up for things. Softball teams into their schedules. Big tournament at Lanier Point this weekend. And many of our local high schools have football scrimmage games scheduled for this Friday night, August 12th. The Spartans of West Hall will wait a little longer, traveling to Pickens County on Thursday, the 18th of this month. The Spartans hoping to improve on last season when they went 4-6. Earlier this week, I dropped by West Hall to speak with their head coach, Mike Newton.
Mike, tell me a little bit about the summer workouts, how they've gone.
They've gone absolutely great. We've had a good turnout. We've had about 35 kids show up on a regular basis. We just got back from camp last night. We've had, I would say, about 12 good practices before we get to single-day practices, and summer went well. Kids tested out good. We've gotten a lot quicker and a lot stronger.
How have you had to make accommodations for the heat?
Well, you know, for our upcoming practices and the past practices that we've had, that we're allowed to have since August 1, we really haven't had any problems. We've been in shorts and helmets, but our kids haven't been falling out or anything like that. We did one day had to go in the gym. We went to the gym because, you know, Mr. Schofield said that nothing until after 6. So we went in the gym from 4 to 6. So that was good. We always have good, believe it or not, we always have good physical practices in the gym. I don't know why, but we seem to get after it in the gym.
You got some holes to fill.
Yeah, we do.
When you got Shunquist Stevens, who was such a threat.
That's not. I tell you what, the quarterback position, I'm real pleased with it. That's the least of my worries right now. My biggest worry right now is the running back position and linebacker position. Our quarterback position, I got 2 guys there that I feel very comfortable with, and but the running back position, we're still trying to find some people to step in, and at the inside linebacker position, we're trying to find some people to step in. But everything else, I'm really pleased with.
Where do you figure you're going to be pretty strong this year?
We are going to be strong at the offensive line and defensive line. We got some good size and we got some strength there, and we got some depth. That's the key. We got some depth at those two sides of the ball, offensive and defensive line.
Well, you talked about what concerns you. Anything else?
Well, you know, our numbers are down. I mean, I wouldn't say they're real down, but we have about 50 kids. You know, things are changing here with the demographics a little bit more, and, you know, it's just harder to get kids out. And a lot of times they're not kids that played sports, and so it's hard. I mean, we're probably going to be 1,000 and less students, and we're pulling from, if you're half and half, 500 students, so you're probably pulling from, athletically wise, about 150 kids. So, you know, we got about 50. I wish I could have about 60 that we've had in the past.
So you got some scrimmage coming up with Pickens on a Thursday night, and then open for real with East Hall. Feeling pretty good heading. Of course, you'll know a lot, won't you, after this?
Yeah, we'll know a lot. Am I feeling good yet? I wish I had more time. I feel comfortable with, like I said, the offense and defensive line, the quarterback position. And, you know, like I said, the quarterback position is one of the important positions that you got to have on offense. That is good. I'm looking forward to Pickens and see where we're at.
Now, after that scrimmage next week, West Hall will travel to East Hall to open the season for real on August the 26th. A game scheduled to be our first Hall County Sports TV game of the week. Back to the Canoe Kayak Nationals to talk with some of the athletes after these messages. If you are looking for a quality used car, then look no further than the car store on McKever Road between Gainesville and Beaufort. You won't find clunkers or junkers at the car store, just vehicles you'll be proud to own. At the car store, they can finance you on the spot, no matter what your credit is. They have a variety of plans. You can even phone your payments in. At the car store, they've been giving outstanding service to the community for over 20 years. At the car store, everybody rides.
Come on down to the car store. We can make you happy. My name's Bob Watson, and I guarantee it.
There are moments in life that you wish would last forever. Dreams that really do come true. Treasures worth protecting. And a future to prepare for. Turner Wood & Smith is with you every step of the way. Established in the Gainesville area in 1905. Turner Wood & Smith has become Northeast Georgia's largest independent insurance agency by offering professional service at competitive prices. Turner Wood & Smith, insuring your future since 1905.
What does Applied Images Incorporated mean? It means real people answering the phone. It means real people servicing your business or school. Quick response along with quality production is demanded in our world of business today, and no one knows that better than Applied Images Incorporated. After years of working with graphic artists, marketing managers, public relations departments, architects, and engineers, we have developed an extensive experience in our trade that is second to none. We excel in our knowledge of graphics and printing, signs, banners, posters, brochures, training manuals for schools and businesses. And now, custom t-shirt printing is available. You must see our line of t-shirt designs. What does Applied Images Incorporated mean? It means quick response, quality production, and real people answering the phone. Churches, businesses, schools, picnics, trade show displays. Call us today for any printing or graphics needs that you may have. Applied Images Incorporated at Gainesville White Print, 312 Bradford Street in Gainesville, 770-534-2086.
Hi, I'm Rob Bruce. I'm the new pastor here at McEver Road United Methodist Church. And one of the things I've noticed here in Hall County is the number of churches that are here, and that is a great blessing. But it can also be a problem if you're trying to find a new church or you're investigating Christianity for the first time. There's so many churches and it seems like there's so little time. Well, we invite you to be our guest at McEver Road United Methodist. We will not give you a high-pressure approach. You can come in, make up your own mind at one of 3 of our worship services. We have 3 diverse worship services, one at 8:30, which is a gospel format service. We have a 10 o'clock service, which is not contemporary, but it's something more edgy and different, and we'd like to invite you to that if that's your style. And then at 11 o'clock, we have a traditional Methodist service. So we'd love for you to come be our guest and come and see.
You're watching Hall County Sports. I'm Garry Glenn. Now, part of the Olympic legacy established at Clarks Bridge is the impact from the athletic standpoint. Regularly, athletes out of the Lanier Canoe and Kayak Club compete on the world stage and do well. In fact, a couple of athletes, Stanton Collins and Tanner Easterday, just came back from Germany. Despite all of the competition and travel, both racked up numerous medals, including golds in the various kayak events in this national championship just over. Canoeists Robert Finlayson, Ben Hefner, and Alejandro Schwedhelm also mined the gold at the Nationals, as well as silver and bronze in the various divisions. Morgan House and fiancée Emily Vinson also got on top of the victory stand. Tim Hornsby won a 200-meter goal, as did Graham Roper and Chance Bloom. The team of Lydia Skullrood, Ashlyn Bach, Ariana Hall, and Laddie Goldsmith paddled their way to a C4 juvenile gold in the 1,000, while in the juvenile 200, Ariana Bennett and Farron Smith held on and stayed in the boat long enough to win. And even the coach, Claudia Suhr, won 2 golds. Now, some of these folks made the senior team that left for Italy and Romania to train for a while before going on to the Worlds in Hungary, where Morgan House hopes to qualify for the 2012 London Olympics. And after the banquet Saturday night, I had a chance to speak with Ben, Tanner, Stanton, Morgan, Emily, and Coach Claudia. All right, Coach, 10th national championship overall.
Yes, today we got the title for the 10th national championships after a very hard weekend, and it was really tight. We got it, but really tight with other clubs, Seattle and San Diego, and also me as a coach from Lanier Canoe and Kayak since 2009. This is my 3rd title in a row, so we're going forward to a big team for 2011 in Seattle, where we're going to host the national championships. We have a really strong senior team right now at Lanier Canoe and Kayak Club, and we have also a big and strong bantams team. So between juniors and juveniles, we are somewhere in the middle, but we have a high level of athletes, like high caliber, which is Morgan House, all these guys here. They're leaving tomorrow for senior world champions and try to qualify for Olympics next year in London. And that's going to bring this club and city of Gainesville a lot of a gold thing for everybody involved on this sport, which is a water sport, canoe and kayak.
Well, Coach, you picked up some medals yourself this weekend. Guys kind of showing you how it's done, huh?
Yes, I always like to do this. I just do it for them because they love to see me race. It's hard for me when I line it up and I know I'm going against my athlete. That hurts me. I not tell them, but they feel that too on the end.
Oh, but he's going to try to beat you, isn't he? All the time. That's the way it goes. All right. Now, who just got back from overseas? You 2 guys, right? Okay. How was it? Where were you?
We were in Germany, in Brandenburg. It was really tough. It was really hard, stiff competition. So I mean, We did well though. We all came together really well in the race. I had a K4 with Tanner and a K2 that I raced in, and we did pretty well in it.
Stanton, what does that do for you? Is it wear you out or get you ready for this national championship?
Oh, I was pretty tired coming into it, but I knew how I was going to race at the national championship, so it helped me out.
And all of you guys, I think we got lots of gold medals here between all of you. Tanner, same thing, huh?
Yeah, it was really great experience, getting us one step closer to our goal of going to the Olympics and getting the experience of racing overseas, because it's not something we get to experience over here. Like, racing over there is totally different. And definitely, I was tired from traveling, but just got fired up, motivated from coming back from the race over there, and wanted to do well here and do my best. And I think we did that. So it's a really, really good regatta here and a good experience over there. So
all of this type of international competition and competing well at a national level, it has to be to get you in the mood. I mean, once you've done this and done it against top competition, you're not scared anymore, right?
That's true, definitely. I mean, it's a completely different story when you're on the international level. And you come back here, it seems small, even though it is a huge deal. Just comparatively, the level of competition is much higher internationally.
Fairly well satisfied, guys, with the way that you competed individually. Obviously, as a team, you won the national championships, but fairly well satisfied, huh?
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Well, I know I've already talked to Claudia here, and Tanner?
I was extremely satisfied. Had some PBs and performance and stuff, so it was a great week. So finally, I won the K1 500, won the K1 5K, and Stanton and I won both K2, the doubles, and 200 and 1,000. So it was a great week.
It's got to be exhausting, though, huh? I mean, race after race after race, plus the heat races, huh?
Yeah, very exhausting.
Yes.
What's the toughest thing?
Somebody is totally different from nationals. Is when you go to other regattas, you've got your one race, that you're focused on. And in nationals, you do all of them. So you're racing like 9 events, and you've got heats and semis and finals. So all in all, I think I raced like 14 or 15 races in 3 days, and so did everybody else here. So, and you gotta be mentally tough and physically tough to make it through all those races and get your best performance and stay consistent. So
the mental aspect is huge, isn't it? Huh? First the mind, then the body, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Now we got to come to the happy couple here. Getting married, by the way, on the 11th of November.
Yes. 11/11/11 at 11 o'clock.
Hey, isn't that great? Some numerology going on here, I think. Okay. First of all, now who's going overseas now? Claudia, you're going right with them to Italy, and then the Worlds are in Hungary.
Correct.
Okay, are you going? Yep. Okay, all right. So we got some of the senior team. First of all, tell me about that. How are you feeling?
Feeling good. Been racing been training in a K4 for the past year in Hawaii with 3 guys from Hawaii, and so we've put everything we have into this boat. We've left our friends and family at our homes to come together and train in this boat, and so tomorrow we're leaving to go qualify for the Olympics, and we truly believe we can do it.
Well, I noticed you swapped out in the K4.
Yes.
And went with the guys. These are the guys that you've been training with, right?
Yes, those are the guys I've been training with.
This has got to be. Is it like a team sport, like basketball, where you've got to get used to the other guy and what they do and what they're going to do and what they're going to do?
Absolutely. You can't just jump in a K4 with somebody you've never paddled with before, because everybody behaves a little bit different in the boat, and so you have to get used to each other's mannerisms, and that's what we've done for the past year. So,
Emily, you're the only female amongst this group that I have right here, but you did well this week.
Thank you. Yeah, I had some really great races and put down some personal best times, and I'm also in a K4. I'm stroking a K4 that is also trying to qualify for the Olympics. Same deal that Morgan's doing, but on the women's side of things. And our K4 put down a personal best time by 3 seconds this weekend, so that is astronomical, and we are very, very happy, very confident going into the competition, and it's pretty cool because we just got together 3 weeks ago, so we've come a long way.
Do you push one another?
Oh, absolutely.
That's a silly question.
Yeah, absolutely. We couldn't do it without each other.
Yeah.
He's my motivation, and hopefully I motivate him too.
Morgan, you've been after this for a long time. You've been, you've been trying to raise money to make it to the Olympic Games. Right. Realistically, handicap me your chances.
Of making it?
Yeah.
I truly believe we're going to make it. We did a time trial last weekend, and if we do that again, we're going for sure.
All right, but a lot of it depends on how you do here, right? It's not a last-ditch thing in Hungary, yeah.
Hungary's our one chance to qualify to K4.
Just the one chance?
Yes.
Okay.
Only the K4 can only be qualified there, and we're going to do it.
Listen, folks, congratulations. A great weekend all the way around.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. National champions, and good luck overseas.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you in London, huh? Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Best of luck to our youngsters as they represent the U.S. of A. and go for more gold. Now, on Sunday, the Masters division kept things rolling with a Lanier Canoe and Kayak team win. Our old buddy Jim Odell, whose affinity for dragon boat racing is known to viewers of the show, did well in the distance race stuff on Saturday and the 500-meter races on Sunday. By his count, 5 golds, a silver, and a couple of bronzes. For our last word on the National Sprint Championships, let's go to Jim Odell.
A lot of races today, and you told me you're putting in one in for the team, huh?
Absolutely. I mean, being one of the group of the Masters here trying to rebuild the program, I wanted to just race my heart out for the team. Absolutely.
So you got pretty excited about today.
Especially the mixed K4 race that we had, because it was so close with the team from Cascade and one of our Lanier paddlers. When I heard them say up, and I just told my guys, let's go, go, go! And we picked it up, and that race I really wanted to win, and we pulled it out. It was very exciting.
Well, the seniors, the juniors, and all the kids last night win their 10th National U Masters. Pretty good weekend for Lanier, huh?
Absolutely outstanding, and we continue to raise the bar. Now, there's a lot of clubs nipping at our heels. I'm very proud of the Cascade Masters. Those guys are really coming along nicely. So we continue to have our work cut out for us, and we just need to raise the bar even more.
Well, as a dragon boat racer, normally you got into things today. How about a final word for the regatta for the championships of 2011?
I mean, I don't know how much more you can say. You know, Lanier is the standard of excellence for paddle sports in the USA, and really invite everybody in Hall County to come on out and try it and see what this is all about. It's a lot of fun.
By the way, you can see dragon boat racing at Clark's Bridge on September 10th. The national championships for Sprint Canoe Kayak moved to Seattle next year and Oklahoma City in 2013. Before I get away, I want to say one more thanks to Eddie Faust for his help in the videography, also to Bill Lofton for some video, and Henry Canapel for helping me out, and Bill Lofton also with some still photography. Back to wrap it up when we conclude.
Proper maintenance is vital to the life of your car. Let the experts at Mountain View Auto Repair take care of all your vehicle needs. Owner Danny Hammock has over 50 years of experience in the automotive business and has earned a reputation of being honest and fair with his customers.
We try to treat everybody like I want to be treated. You know, that works out pretty good, and try to keep the price as low as possible to keep people coming in and give them a good price for their money. We do whatever turns up on a car, any kind of work, any kind of car, just it don't really matter. We do it all. People say, when you going to quit and retire? I say, probably never. You know, as long as the Lord let me work, I'll probably be here working.
I've been trading with Danny at Mountain View Auto Repair for about 20 years. I've always been very happy with his work. It's very easy for me to talk with him. He doesn't talk down to me. He explains it in a manner that I can understand.
Most of my customers are like friends here. You know, I've known them so long, and I count them as, most all of them as friends to me.
Remember, when you want honest, reliable service, put Mountain View Auto Repair under your hood.
If you are looking for a quality used car, then look no further than the car store on McKever Road between Gainesville and Beaufort. You won't find clunkers or junkers at the car store, just vehicles you'll be proud to own. At the car store, they can finance you on the spot, no matter what your credit is. They have a variety of plans. You can even phone your payments in. At the car store, they've been giving outstanding service to the community for over 20 years. At the car store, everybody rides.
Come on down to the car store. We can make you happy. My name's Bob Watson, and I guarantee it.
We open our closing segment with some youth news. The Martin Marlins recently won the 6-7-year-old Hall County Baseball Championship. Congratulations, guys. That's our show this week. Join us next week right here for more Hall County Sports. I'm Garry Glenn.